Shut your eyes. Stop your ears. Deny all accountability and shy away from the repercussions of your own sin. Look forward to a bright future, free of debts unpaid, free of blame, free of the great shadow that looms up to swallow you. The shadow that you will see too late is fixed to your own ankle at the unseen hour. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The laws of physics ensure a balance, that what goes up always comes down. And on the small condition that we correctly evaluate what it is we have sown, we will never be surprised by what we reap, and can live an uneventful life, like that of Rufus Strideforth, clerk, 4th class, as he tidies his pencils in the modest confines of an office cubicle.
Another fine day at the office draws to a close. The satisfaction of neatly arranging columns of figures distracts from the looming terror of the future and the nightmares of the past alike. Everything is ostensibly fine.
Strideforth! Everything is not fine! What is the meaning of this?
Oh, Mr. Kent, but that's the paperwork I submitted earlier today. I trust everything is in order.
Look here, Strideforth. These figures here are correct, yes, but you've entered the total as ha.
What? Oh, so I have. Well, that must just be a typo.
And how about this? The predictions column is filled out with the phrase, "It will find us and it will eat us," repeated over and over again.
It does say that, doesn't it? I'm going to level with you. I don't remember writing that, and it's making me nervous.
And finally, this summary page. Now, ordinarily, I would expect a written analysis of the preceding spreadsheets and calculations.
That would be standard, yes.
What you've given me is an elaborate printed woodcut depicting a demonic clown tearing a small child to pieces and eating him.
So I have. The terrible knocking! It's the clown! The terrible clown from my own subconscious!
It's the door, Strideforth. Control yourself. Can I help you?
Rufus! Oh, I'm looking for Rufus Strideforth!
Phlegm.
Hello?
Is that Phlegm? My asthmatic childhood friend? Oh, but I haven't seen you since
the horrible events of our childhood.
We vowed we'd never speak of them.
And now we must face the traumatic terror that still haunts our nightmares. Rufus, it's come back.
No, it can't be.
The children of Evan Howe have been disappearing again, just like before.
Yes, I'm starting to remember. It all began with poor little Mars Featherstone in his adorable sou'wester.
How carefree it is to be a small child in this idyllic small town of Evernham, playing with a lovely toy boat in the rain. Whee! Look at it go! Oh no! Look out for that open drain! Drat! My boat!
Hello, Featherstone.
Oh, thank goodness! A sewers clown! Can you help me get my boat back?
You mean... Oh. Pardon me, I skipped a line. I'm doing rather a lot of things at once.
It's about that big. Yeah.
Hello. I am Greek, the Yellow King of Clowns. And you are Featherstone. So now we are not strangers anymore.
Yeah, don't care. Didn't ask for your life story. Just pass me my boat and I'll be on my way.
Do you mean this boat?
Yes, my bloody boat. Bloody hell, no wonder you live in the sewers.
Would you like a balloon, Featherstone?
No, boat will be fine, thanks.
It floats.
I feel like you're not listening to me.
All right, take your damn boat.
Thank you for... Ah!
Ah, yeah.
Let go of my arm.
But you can't go yet.
This is really inappropriate behaviour from a children's entertainer.
There are all sorts of surprises down here with me. Down here below. Try the cotton candy. The rides. At the very least, sample this monologue.
This is not a piece of history. This is a story. But if you let it slip then, well, it could happen to any of us, any of you out there, on there, existing inside a digital capsule you can't even touch. So, this is the beginning of the end. It stopped, like a clock. The 138 abrupt outside the two posh to ponder food hall. A jolt, a flicker, grit pricks my eye, slip. Time to disembark, twist around the pole, sink, not slink, I'm off. Ouch. Rigid on the pavement. Doughy after lunch. A dim sum midriff, a spare tyre for warmth. Riot, not diet, riot, not diet, riot, not diet. Bounce, thump. I want to vomit like a cat hurling up a long, wet, slimy fur ball. Gagging. Overindulge, insatiable, sludge, polka dots on my tights, city slicker. A water wheel, a camouflage of a urban leopard print. A blessing from the underworld. A spillage of dreams spilled, spilling, seeping, wet and alone, but it's beautiful. Human spillage, life out loud. Can you capture it? Selfie it? Or can you hold it in your hand, treasure it, file it, place it right inside a keyhole? Alone but not, never really, ever really. A click, a flash, a tap, viral. Want to be alone but never alone. Solo, like me, hate me. A digital tribe, back to the ouch. There's something sore, swollen. Pulling at the top of my leg between the skin, the flap, the lips, the nickeline. A rip and a tear. Red, raw. Something's absolutely full on there, right there. A bathroom. A mirror somewhere. I can run to the two posh to ponder toilets. Ouch and land and ouch and land and ouch and land. Would you like to try a squirt? No. How about this scarf? Softer than a kiss on the cheek. Eyes dart, sunglasses, handbags, makeup, repeat. A mirage of stuff, repeat. Shoppers on heat, repeat. The toilet. I'm in. There's even flashy branding on the sanitary bin. A mirror, check. A light, never a naked flame. Now that would be insane. 1 foot up, resting of course, on the toilet of course. 1 foot down, ground level of course. A mirror, check. Tweezers, check. Torch. Fuck. Hold on. Just 2 secs. My friend. My survival. My dependable comrade in any emergency situation. My phone. Yeah. I'll use my phone. Alone, but never really alone. Tight, soft, empty limbs on the floor, an irritating dance between my leg and VAGINA. Cutting loose, I'll just take a look. A beat. A gasp. A widened gaze. Whoa! A lump. It's cancer, scabies, warts, a big fat STI. That's it, game over. I think I'm going to die. Or is it just a hair? The one that got away, the one that wants to reach back into where it came from. Underneath the skin, it's there to stay. A red raw sore. A rose. A sunset. A volcano. A blast. I'll just adjust the torch, a better view, adjust my grasp. Bing, ting, ting, bing, like, lol, lol, bing, ting, laughing emoji. Emoji laughing on an angle emoji. What the fuck, the shit emoji? All the bush emojis, emoji, vomiting emoji. Ting, notification, Skyfox likes your video. Ting, a-hole 7, ting, Mitchell's turkey, ting, Kirsty goes mobile. Ting, juice 4, ting, oh my god, it's a girl. Blip at Gmail, blip at Yahoo, blip at iCloud, blip at Hotmail. Retro. Vibrate. WhatsApp notifications. 37. My phone is kicking off. It's alive, a life of its own, a bomb in my hands, a boil in my pants, everything I own, everything I know, this phone, the ultimate betrayal. Holy fucking shit, what did I press? One small move. Insta Live, feed after feed, I'm trending on Twitter. An overnight success. Okay. Stop. An anchor. Can someone throw me a... Shit. Pupils dilating, heart racing. From this moment, this very moment, nothing will ever be the same again. Treasure it. Why? How did that even... A distillation of time. Time, space, reality. For a moment, this moment, I like it like a ding, ding, ding text message. Silent. Do we part? Shall I call it a day? I could just simply flush it away, delete it. Adrenals pump acid in my pipes, fight or flight, delete it, tidy up this mess. I watch it play right through. No filter, inside leg perched on the loo, 327 likes, a swirling hairy mass. Floating. I feel floaty. Like a gas. I'm gas. Invisible. Float away high. Gas, not mass. A digital life wrecker, this iPhone 8. Photographs will fade. Storage will implode. Filters just a masquerade. Puff, melt, drown. It's in the toilet. Fall into the depths. I dive right in like saving a neighbour's dog at the ponds. It's all right, I'm coming to get you. A mush of wet, a slide to the stars, a darkness black. We must have travelled far, the core, heading beyond the horizon, a place I might belong. Bump, soot, cogs, oil. Viral living wiped us out. A lonely lizard creeps across my foot, silt between my toes, a rose between my thighs. A robot transports a corpse across a silent river. My hair smells of tea, fish flap, aluminium beads roll down the riverbanks, a ladder to the sky, drowsy. I've come over all drowsy. I'll just rest my... Awake, woken by the light, a pair of butterflies dance on my chest. When you are unsure, you are alive. Alive is what I am, but what have we done? Ting, bleep, ding, blip. I'm alone. Earth has drowned. Everything wiped. Storage full. Temporary real life. One leg up, the world gazing through every orifice. Ouch.
Oh, what a flashback. It is strange that I remember all that, considering that I wasn't there. Oh, but wait! Wait, something else is coming back to me. I hereby call to order. Didn't sound like a gavel. I hereby call to order this meeting of our secret club. The overlooked orphanage of Evanhouse excluded, ostracized, and outcast outsiders. Ooh, you. Our first meeting since the grisly death of our poor little friend Featherston.
I heard that they found his little arm tied to a long string of colourful handkerchiefs.
There's a clown who holds balloons and stares at us from across the road. The adults can't see him.
Yeah, I've seen him juggling bloody knives.
And I've seen him gently scratching at the windows of my house at night.
Bloody hell.
And for some reason, the adults don't think that the killer clown is a possibility despite actual historical precedent.
Well, it looks like it's up to us to stop him. Who's up for a caper?
Wait, did you hear that?
What?
That.
Nope.
There's something in the shadows back there. Something lurking in the darkness of the sewers.
It's the clown! He's come to murder us!
No, that sounded a lot squelchier than your average clown.
Look, it's a huge stinking mass of slime and sewer refuse. A mighty fatberg.
Yup, what's me? A majestic, dense conglomeration of non-biodegradable waste products, such as wet wipes, contraceptives, and sanitary items, bound together with layer upon layer of non-water-soluble grease and fat, floating peacefully about the municipal sewer systems and offering non-judgmental company to vermin, extra-dimensional demons, and misunderstood teens that I meet. A little bit about me there, in case you were wondering.
Did you say extra-dimensional demons?
I don't suppose you've seen the scary clown that has been harassing us and murdering local children.
Oh, how does it happens?
Then tell us where we can find it.
Oh, he's generally kicking about here somewhere in the storm drains. Oh, look, here he comes now.
Look! There in the echoing darkness!
Well, children, you have strayed into my domain.
Oh, he is very scary. I never liked clowns.
Yes, that's right. Tremble! I am terror incarnate. I take the form of that which you fear most.
Well, for me, that seems to be a clown. Although I don't have any existing phobia. How about you lot?
Yeah, looks like a clown to me.
I also see a clown. I can't think of anything scarier than an evil killer clown.
Well, then, I suppose I'm a clown. But I assure you, I could take the form of any primal source of terror.
Oh. Clown's doing just fine, don't you?
I'm not that scared of clowns. What do you want from us?
I want to scare you, and then I want to eat you.
Oh no, look at his razor-sharp teeth.
I'm more afraid than I've ever been. I can't breathe because of fear and asthma.
Yes, delicious scared child.
No!
And which one of you is next? It's me that's got my mouth full.
It's feeding on our fear. Just don't be afraid.
Oh, yes, great plan. Why didn't I think of just not being afraid? You enormous idiot.
Let's hold hands. That makes me feel less afraid.
That's right. Hold hands. Find strength in our friendship.
It's worth a go, I suppose.
No, the power of friendship. I am weakening.
Oh, it's working! Think of happy things. Summer holidays, BMX bikes, boarding school, toasting marshmallows over a campfire.
Construction paper with glue and sparkles, puppies, playing games with friends.
Fresh flowers, balloons, circus clowns.
No! Not clowns!
I'm defeated. Curse you, Strideforth. I will not forget you for this. I'll get you. You will never escape me. I'll come back for
I don't think so. Quick! Push him into the fat bag!
Oh, yeah, and the fat bag absorbs, as is my nature, still more of the undesired elements of human society, neatly gathering up the refuse that is expelled by the healthful population above and keeping it safely contained here in the sewers below. You're welcome and thank you very much.
I remember it all now. That was disgusting. I must hurry back to Evenhow and reunite with my old friends. Wait a minute. The asthmatic one in our club was killed by the horrible clown. But then who? Oh my goodness. He's gone. Yeah. I've been visited by ghosts! And all that's left is an ectoplasmic coating of Eugene Feygelson.
This one's called, slightly fittingly, The Flood of Fluid. It felt just like a flood of fluid, and it came up to my head. It brought to me a flood of music, and from that I found my love. I came up to a fork of Jewish roots that drew in blood. The sound of singing praise of color, just to paint the sky with mud. It felt just like a flood of fluid, and it came up to my head. It brought to me a flood of music, and from that I found my love. I came up to a fork of Jewish blood that drew me out. The sound of singing praise of color, just to paint the sky with mud.
So, here I am back again in the old sewers, where it all happened. Seems so much smaller now.
Rufus, you came back too.
You're gonna have to give me a minute, because...
Yes,
Rufus, it's so
yes,
good to
I
see
did.
you again.
I did,
How are
Imogen.
you?
I am returned.
What's new?
Start from the top.
Oh,
What's going on in
doesn't
your
have
life?
faith in our improvising.
Yeah.
Clearly.
What have you been doing for the last?
Oh,
20
you know, I
years?
set up a podcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's that going?
It's not great.
Not
to be
great?
honest,
I'm
Imogen.
so glad that I had faith in your
Improvising, because it was wonderful.
Great.
Well, were you also visited by a ghost and reminded of our grisly past?
Oh yes, that. Did you also have flashbacks outlining the importance of returning to face our unfinished business?
Yes, more or less all of those things. Well, this looks like the full complement of the overlooked orphanage of Evenhouse excluded, ostracized, and outcast outsiders. Ooh-ee ooh. All of us that survived.
And here comes your old friend the Fatberg, still roaming the substructure of this peaceful but spooky suburb.
Isn't that the Fatberg where we pushed the
The clown! Yes, that's right. And you have all obediently returned at my summons to where it began. Just as terrified as when you were frightened little children.
Oh no, why did we come back? I'm even more frightened now than when I was a child.
Yeah, me too.
No, don't let him scare you. Remember what we did last time, how we defeated him.
Yes, quick! Let's hold hands. Think of good things. Freshly baked cookies, walks in the countryside, the patter of rain on the window.
The first sip of cold beer after a long day. A nicely fried piece of offal. Blowjobs.
Oh.
Binging a Netflix series.
That wasn't in the script.
No.
I would never.
It won't worry. A nice cup of tea. Finding a fiver on the floor. Blowjobs also. Not
That one was in the script. Go on.
What?
No,
Oh, that's not my line. Sorry.
Your last one.
I'm still going. I'm still
Go on,
listing
finish up.
things. I don't know. Not leaving house for many days and stuff like that because of the blowjobs.
Yes, very good.
There we go.
A group of fully grown adults holding hands and listing things that they enjoy. How terrible! I can feel my powers diminishing. This is sarcasm. You are having no effect, and I will now devour you. Ha ha ha!
Oh no!
Oh, you mommy biggie then.
What? No! Yeah, Trek! Sob! The fat one and the one with glasses who listens to sad music.
But it worked last time.
Why are you still eating that?
Sorry,
I'm dead. I shouldn't be talking.
Yes, it worked. It did work last time. You can't just go changing all the rules.
I do what I want. And you apparently continue to eat cabbage while I'm eating your friends. But isn't it arbitrary and implausible that you were able to defeat me through the powers of friendship before? What kind of sense does it make? Can you even know the rules of this little reality of yours? You and I, Strideforth. We've done this before. We are eternal antagonists. The details matter little. They shift and change. And this time, I am something far beyond your understanding, beyond your universe.
No, you're a clown.
I told you before, I am only a clown because you choose to see me as a clown.
Why you look like...
Sorry.
No. You look like a clown to me.
Hey, no! But every detail of this world, the sewers, your office, your little friendship club, are all fragile facades that will crumble the moment our story concludes. I, your enemy, have come to realize my essential nature as this iteration of our struggle draws to a close. My only purpose is to wreak a terrible vengeance on you, Strideforth.
What? Why? What have I done?
You have transgressed by your very nature, Strideforth. You were born damned, and now you will pay. I, being a horror beyond this reality's laws of physics, I will fulfill that purpose as I unmake this flat, stereotypical mise-en-scène and render its very fabric into the chaos from which it came.
Oh no, Rufus. I thought it was just a clown that ate people.
Imogen, what can we do? Crick has high-roaded us with self-referential metafictional multiverse reframing.
There is only one thing you can do, and that is to be dissolved into the podcast ether along with everything else. Ah! 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 Ah!
And so, the very fabric of fiction sort of separates out and folds in it on itself in a fairly unexpected way. Fair enough. That seems to be the end. No more unseen now. But then again, there's every chance that some new terror will coalesce for your edification and pleasure, dear listeners, at the unseen hour.
Yeah, in a good way, yes.
We hope you were haunted by The Unseen Hour, Episode 18, the story of the scary evil clown that lives in the sewers of the town in which I grew up. The Unseen Hour is recorded live on the first Wednesday of every month at the Rosemary Branch Theatre in London, courtesy of Unattended Items. Join us next month to see the unseen. This episode was performed unstoppably by Brice, Stratford, Joey Timmins, and James Carney, and featured a monologue written by Rebecca Crookshank and performed by Ciara Baxendale. The musical guest was Eugene Feygelson. That was odd. Moving along. I've lost my place. Theme music by The Unrecorded. The Unseen Hour is created, written, and produced by James Carney, and the podcast is produced by Andy Goddard, because it is what he deserves. Find The Unseen Hour in all the flimsy realities of the internet. If you like the show, please tell everyone. It's not supposed to be a secret. We all look forward to seeing you here again at The Unseen Hour.
I know that one quite well.
Would the guests like to take a bow?
Yes, guests.
Any guests who are still here?
Why are they always so ready when we get to one? Now. downstairs. That was jolly. Would you like to buy me a